those who you find helping others that are in hospice level of care really feel like we've been called to this service. We take each day as it comes with the goal of making a difference in somebody's life, even if it's only 5 minutes at a time.
I walked in the door and I got butterflies in my stomach. I love the environment, and the patient care like struck me.
It's a totally different level of care, but it's a totally different understanding of that patient's needs. You're looking after their pain, their suffering. You're not treating that patient to cure anything. You're treating that patient for their comfort.
The Davis Center actually holds 12 patients. We do have a home hospice as well, and we could take up to 30 patients in home hospice. On average, we see about 350 patients come through in a year. Every room has vaulted ceilings. We want to bring the light in. The large amount of windows. We have bird seaters at every bed outside the window so the patient can see life. We have large fountains everywhere. Our pathways are large enough for the beds to be passed throughout the whole facility and outside.
To be a patient here, they have to have prognosis that they have 6 months or less to live. Those people are aware that they're dying, and it gives them a chance to talk with their family members.
One of our largest benefactors was Amy Davis. Amy Davis's mother was on home hospice here in Cheyenne. Amy asked that nurse, what does people do who don't have families to take care of their loved ones like I'm here taking care of my mom? The nurse said, well, we have a dream one day to have an inpatient facility. So when Amy's mom passed away, she donated $8 million to build our facility. Over the last 10 years, we had almost $13 million donated. Someone can make a name donation. We have a large wall where you could pick a plaque and design it yourself and place it up there.
In the hospice setting, we are not as well reimbursed by Medicare or the insurances at all. So we do operate on a very slim budget, on a very fine line. Donation comes more than just in the form of what we can do financially. It also comes in the form of time, provided volunteer service, that volunteer spirit.
Through Medicare, we have to have 10% of our patient care hours related to volunteers.
Any skills they have can be utilized in this environment. If you like to tend flowers, you could do that. If you like to make pancakes, you can do that. If you like to greet people, make them feel comfortable, you can do that. We even have an individual who feeds the birds. If you're being drawn to this kind of work, there's just about anything you could do.
One of the unique things about our hospice is that we have a bereavement program. So we follow that loved one for 13 months after the passing of a patient. We have workshops for getting the bereaved through the holidays. We have newsletters that go out telling them about events that we're hosting. And that's all through volunteers. And without them, we wouldn't be able to complete 350 phone calls a month. For the last 22 years, we've hosted the Tree of Remembrance, where patients, loved ones can donate, place their loved one's name on a dove and place it on a tree in the mall, at the hospital, or here at the Davis Center. And their donations go to funding that program in the Davis Center.
Hospice care is a special resource that we are rich in. We have outpatient and inpatient care. We have wonderful staff. We have many volunteers that help this program. I think it's part of our community responsibility, and it's a privilege to be part of it.
It's not an easy thing. It's a very personalized situation. I think that's what brings me back to hospice repeatedly, is the fact that you can benefit those families by letting them experience a special time in their lives. Death is a part of life.